Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my 11.1 Sunfury Fire Mage guide. The best stats for Sunfury is going to be main stat, followed by haste, as much haste as you can get, then mastery, then verse, then crit, but you should always sim your character to find the best upgrades for your character. The Hyper Thread wrist wraps are back this season from Mechagon. They are going to be around a 3 to 5% damage upgrade for fire mages. These are going to be the best single target talents to run. And these are going to be the best AoE talents to run. Before we get into the rotation, let's talk about the basics. Fire Mage revolves around turning heating ups into hot streaks. Every crit, you will get a heating up. Getting 2 crits back to back will give you a hot streak, allowing you to use an instant cast Pyroblast or Flame Strike. To generate hot streaks, we use Fire Blast, Phoenix Flames, Scorch, and Fireball. Fire Blast and Phoenix Flames will always crit, and you'll want to use Scorch inside a combustion or when the target is below 30%. Outside of combustion and above 30%, you'll want to use Fireball. Our main cooldown is Combustion. While Combustion is active, every spell will crit, so you'll want to rotate between your Builders, Fire Blast and Phoenix Flames, and your Spenders, Pyroblast and Flame Strike. In our opener, we precast a Pyroblast and queue a Phoenix Flames. Doing this will give us one of two results, either a hot streak or a heating up. If you end up with a hot streak from the precasts, you will start a Fireball cast, popping Combust during the cast, and queuing a Pyroblast into another Pyroblast. If you only ended up with a heating up from the precasts, you will still cast a Fireball and pop Combust during the cast, but you will also use Fire Blast and queue a Pyroblast into another Pyroblast, then Fire Blast, Pyroblast, Fire Blast, and then you'll use the wrist wraps into a Pyroblast. When combustion ends, you will enter hyperthermia for 6 seconds. This will allow you to spam instant cast Pyroblasts or Flame Strikes. During hyperthermia, we also want to use Fire Blast if we are about to cap on charges or we are going to lose the Feel the Burn buff. The priority inside of combustion is Fire Blast, Phoenix Flames, Scorch. When outside of combustion and low on charges, use Shifting Power to try and get back into combustion as soon as possible. Thanks to Kindling, every time you crit with Fireball, Pyroblast, Fire Blast, Scorch, and Phoenix Flames, it will reduce the cooldown of combustion by 1 second. While combustion is active, they will reduce the cooldown by 1.25 seconds. For AoE on 5+ targets, use Flame Strike instead of Pyroblast, and instead of using Fireball at the start, use Scorch, and make sure to have the @cursor macro for Flame Strike. Fire Mage has a lot of defensive utility. Barrier, Mass Barrier, Alter Time, Mirror Images, Ice Cold, and Greater Invisibility. Your Barrier will put a large shield on yourself. Mass Barrier will shield yourself and 4 other players. 10 seconds after using Alter Time, it will return you to the location and health of when you first used Alter Time. Mirror Images will reduce your threat and reduce your damage taken. Ice Cold is the biggest defensive we have, reducing our damage taken by 70% for 6 seconds. greater invisibility will give you 3 seconds of 60% DR. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, join my Discord. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and consider subscribing for more Fire Mage content.